Hello, hello, hello. It is Christine. It is time for a scrapbook process video, and this is my Bo Bunny Stash Bash. I started this collection last month. It is the Bo Bunny Happy Tales. If I'm not mistaken, it was 2014. Let me see. Yes, 2014. So I'm 10 years behind. You guys, no, I'm almost 11 years behind. How sad is that? It's okay. Okay, so this is this was actually a whole pet collection, and I think last month I mentioned I've used pretty much all the cat stuff. So like this is my last cat paper here. So I have pulled out a puppy picture, and I guess technically this could have been a cat theoretically, but generally speaking it's mostly dogs at this point. So I pulled out this photo here. My daughter sent this to me on Christmas Eve, and the puppies are just sleeping away. They were actually up at her in-laws, and the puppies were sleeping. And so I thought that was cute. So I have pulled out, I think I'm going to use these sheets here, and I'm not going to gut, because when I'm going through these collections here, it is ridiculously old. So I'm going to just make these work. So I think I'm going to frame this piece. I really like this dark piece here. And I really kind of enjoy this pattern. This is kind of the, I don't know, Purina pattern or something. Now I have to still kind of mess with this because I don't know 100% what I'm going to do yet. But I think I'm going to kind of split the paper kind of like this maybe. I mean, I still have these little stickers and stuff. I mean, I have these. I may grab this piece maybe, but I don't know. Maybe this one, but it's got the yellow. I wasn't really going to pull the yellow in, so I'm kind of leaning toward maybe this one. There's like a navy blue blanket. This blue's not really that. I don't know. I don't really think I want to pull that yellow in there. It's a little on the bright side, and there's just a lot of it. I say that. There's these cute little doggy tags. I might cut some of those out. Maybe I will, because the brown doesn't look too bad. I don't know. I got to think about it a little bit. I kind of do like this starting point here. So I think I'll start there. So let me do a little bit of cutting. I got to think about my photo mat, if I want to do that or what. So let me think about that, and I'll be back on in just a minute.
Well, gang, I lied, or I guess rather changed my mind. I do introduce that yellow that I said I wasn't going to. I have got the little puppy print pattern cut down a 1/2 inch and laid on top of the grid. And I've got the little Purina print trimmed down a bit to fit on there. And I decided to use this piece of paper here because it's got this little like wood grain detail on the left side with the little like badge looking thing on top. And then, of course, so this actually becomes essentially 3 patterns because I have the little wood grain pattern, and then there's the little, like, print, like the paper-looking kind of pattern with a little faded print on it. And then, of course, the back side has a little pattern, a hedge tooth? No, not hedge tooth. What's that called? I don't remember. You'll know what I'm saying when I flip it over. Houndstooth, that's the word I'm looking for. I'm going, what is that word? Anyway, that's the back side. So that end up with this one piece of paper, I'm able to pull 3 patterns from it, which is exactly what I wanted to do for the base of my photo. And so you'll see in just a second, I'm going to cut a little fishtail banner off this little piece of wood paper here. I really think this turns out really cute, you guys, but I did have to pull in the yellow because I needed some embellishments, and I'd shown you guys that like doggy tag paper, and they were perfect. I was able to fussy cut some of those out, so you'll see that in a minute. This actually did not take me long at all. I fast around just a minute here with these layers that I'm going to create, because my picture was 4x6 with a little, well, maybe it's 4x6 inside a little border. I haven't measured it, y'all. It's 4x6, but I'm going to also add a black cardstock outside to it, or photo mat to it, and you'll see that in just a minute. At the moment, I've got the white, and I thought, well, maybe that'll be all right. But no, I'm going to have to add black. It's just not going to look right otherwise. So I look at this, and I think, okay, I want to add one more layer here. And I fast with this because I got to make sure it's short enough to go behind the photo, but long enough to be longer than the photo. So it takes me just a second, especially since this is where I decide I got to put the black photo mat. Because I knew laying it on top of that white paper there was going to kind of disappear. So I will tell you, dogs. Okay, I know there's such dog lovers, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm not a dog lover, because it's not like I dislike dogs at all. I have just had cats my whole life, and they're just different. You know, cats are very like independent in a way. I mean, I don't want to like lead you to believe that my cat doesn't love on me, because she does, but she's just not quite the same. It's a little different. You know, they're almost like well, Saturn especially, she's kind of like a queen that wants, you know, her attention type deal, but it's not like begging. It's almost demanding. I don't know how to explain it, but the attitude seems different. And I don't mean that in a mean way. It's just, you know, she comes and she meows at me and hello, and, you know, I'd like my pets or whatever. But dogs, it's like they're very people pleasers, obviously. That's kind of their whole role in life, is to be a companion. Unless, of course, different breeds have different functions, generally speaking. But overall, dogs were, bred for companionship. And so it's like they're just depressed if you're not around, and sad. And they want you to pay attention to them and love on them. And Birdie is, I'll tell you, she's so funny, because she's very, she comes across as like, do-de-doo, you know, whatever. But by golly, if you're trying to give Flint some love, she comes over and it gets all in the middle of it. I mean, she's a little bit jealous. Like, she's just that way. And I've known that since the first day or two I met her. I go, oh my gosh, this dog's a jealous dog. But not in a mean way. Like, she don't growl or bark or nothing like that. She's just like shoves their big old body in between. So they're both real sweet, though. I can't sit here and tell you they're not, because they really are. And most days we think they're just too cute for words. It's only the occasional day you're just like, oh my gosh, would you stop barking, you know? Anyways, I have fussy cut those little name tags, or those little dog tags, out of the paper to the left over there. You can kind of see it. And I'm just kind of organizing them. I don't know, just kind of, you know, giving it a little bit of randomness in a way, but clustered too. I do put foam behind 3 of them. So in each little cluster, I put one of them up on foam. The only decision I make on this layout that I'm kind of questioning myself a little bit is, if you look, this color palette basically has none of the blue that's in this collection, except there's a tiny little peep of it on the lower left corner of my little white paper. You can kind of see on the lower left of the photo down, there's a little peep of blue, which kind of helps me, because I end up pulling out a sticker off the sticker sheet, because I was just kind of looking at it going, oh, that's cute. You know, it says dogs are my favorite kind of people. And I wanted to fill in the upper right up there, I wanted to fill some space in, so I stick it up there. And then after, I'm like, Christine, there is no blue anywhere on this layout, and you have stuck that up there, and there's all that blue. So the blue on the paper down there helps my brain just a little bit. It helps me go, okay, you've got a little bit more blue. I could probably put one more tiny something blue in the lower right cluster, but I don't really want to. I'm really enjoying the balance of this overall. So I put that sticker there. I will find one more sticker that says you had me at woof, and I'll add that to the bottom of that sticker in just a minute. But first, I'm going to put my title, which is just Sleepy Pups. I was kind of proud because I had plenty of P's, although I guess one may be a D, but when you flip it, it looks like the P, so it works. And I'm actually going to end up adding, I don't know if you can see it, but inside that round, or the oval piece on the sticker sheet there's like 4 little scallop pieces. It's the last little bit of a border sticker, and I decided to go ahead and add that under the title in just a minute to kind of give it a place to rest. I think it worked okay because the Purina paper has, you know, straight lines of those squares or whatever, but I think the yellow scallop helps kind of ground it. It's a little hard to read the letters, especially on film. In real life, I can see them pretty good. I mean, they're a little tricky, but I think it works okay. On camera, I can tell you, I see that it's hard to see, but in real life, it's okay. There's my little yellow scallop, and then there's my little sticker that says you had me at woof. And then I look at this and I think, I need a little something extra. I actually kind of look at my sequins and everything. I didn't have any sequins that I thought really worked. It might have if I'd picked through some, but I didn't feel like doing that. So I'm going to run off and get some black enamel dots. And I'm just going to add some shiny enamel dots in each of my little clusters here. It takes me just a second. I use 3 different sizes and just kind of organize them, you know, in little triangles basically. And that will be the end of that layout once I get that done. I'm really pleased. This is my second not Baby Got Scrapped, sorry y'all, Bo Bunny Stash Bash. And I still have a little bit to go. So this will probably take me another month or 2 to get through this collection. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you like and subscribe. And have a little grace. I'm not a dog mom, so I'm just now learning. So, but they are so cute. I do enjoy having them. So, anyway, y'all have a great day, and we will talk to you next time. Bye.